Could you imagine being in an area that hot though? Like, could you imagine walking into a room and it is 400 degrees in there? That would be so insane. What's going on YouTube? Bessie here, and today we are going to be doing another reaction. But before I get into it, I just want to let y'all know I don't care who you are, what you've been through, what you into, or what you do. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. And with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, and today we got what dying from every domain expansion feels like. This is from a Talking Hat. I have not watched the Talking Hat video, at least not in recent memory. Also, I look a bit jacked up because I just worked a double. I'm tired. I just washed my face, so that's why it looks a bit but we still gonna get into it. So line me in, bro. Let's watch him.
You give him a heavy right hook that knocks him out cold.
Oh wait, let me start from the beginning. Let's see here, right here.
The shrine. You're fighting some pink-haired kid, and honestly, you're doing a pretty good job beating his ass because he's not really that strong.
Alrighty.
But right as you give him a heavy right hook that knocks him out cold, you notice something off. The kid's face develops black marks on it, and the once annoying and innocent expression he had transforms into something more sinister. His scrawny, whiny voice is also a lot deeper now, like way deeper. You've developed such an off feeling about the situation that you start sweating like a madman. You snap out of your fearful delirium, and you prepare yourself to swing at the man again, to actually knock him out for good this time.
Okay.
And then that's when he does it. The man raises his arms and forms a hand sign, while speaking two words that'll forever seal your fate.
Malevolent
Malevolent
Oh
shrine.
yeah, nah.
Instantly, the world around you transforms. A massive, grotesque shrine erupts from the ground behind the man, and before you have time to process what you're seeing, you're already done for. Honestly, this domain is so fast that we'll go ahead and slow time to see what happens to your body within just 1 second. Because what you're about to experience is...
Nah, but real talk. Do you think Malevolent Shrine was probably worse, like, in Yuji's body or Potential Man's body? Right? Like, which one do y'all think it was probably worse in? I think it was worse in Megumi's body. Because you gotta remember, Megumi got the 10 shadows. Like, it's one thing if you just have, like, what Yuji has, but Megumi got the 10 shadows. That was probably bad.
7 quadrillion cuts and slashes, striking your body.
I could not.
First slash tears across your chest, another hits your arm, then your leg, then your face.
Yeah.
You were once standing, but now you feel shorter, and that's when you realize that your legs have flung off your body and are now floating blissfully in the air while being torn to shreds. Your arms follow them, then your hands, eyes, and teeth as well.
Golly,
the slashes keep coming, relentlessly cutting deeper into your body, splitting your skin and splintering your muscles. You can't run because the domain is open and 200 meters wide. You can't scream because by the
200 meters is crazy, bro.
time you even feel any pain, you'll already be gone. Now, if we were to play the Malevolent Shrine in real time, well, you'd just explode into a mist of red clouds before anybody even knew what was going on.
Okay.
In an instant, you and the city that was just around you are vaporized in mere seconds.
Alrighty.
But, on the bright side, at least Sukuna makes it quick.
At least it's over.
The sentence.
Okay.
A gavel is
this is
pounded,
Higuruma's.
and suddenly the battlefield transforms into a small courtroom. Guillotines loom in the background, debris scatters.
Nah, but wait. Have you guys seen that one clip that Rob uploaded on TikTok? And it was like, wait a minute, you a public defender. Take our case. That made me laugh the first time I saw it. I'm not gonna lie.
Across the floor, and oddly enough, you're standing in what looks like a defendant's position. Your opponent stands across from you, now taking the role of a lawyer that's actively prosecuting you for your crimes.
Okay.
Try to attack him, but your body won't move. Your fist stops midair, and you're pulled back to the defendant position you were standing in. Violence is completely forbidden inside this domain, and you're forced to play by the court's rules whether you like it or not. A monstrous figure appears beside the lawyer.
And isn't like the whole shtick of Higuruma's thing, isn't its whole thing is like, I have this evidence against you. Therefore, because I have this evidence against you, you don't know what the evidence is, but I can still use it. So let's say you was like, you snuck on the, like, let's say a public building and you peed in the background because you really had to take a piss and there was nobody around. And then the guy's like, oh, well, did you do this, that, and the third? You know what he's asking, but you don't know what evidence to give him. Because if you was just, like, in the building and it just shows you being, like, in the building, technically they can't say anything. That is so cool, though.
It's called the Judgment, a spirit that serves as both judge and executioner in the domain.
Okay.
It knows every crime you've committed, proven or not. The Judgment announces your charges in a booming voice. Maybe it's murder. Maybe it's theft. Or maybe it's something worse, like watching Jack.
Nah, wait, hold on. Go back on that face. I want
Or maybe
y'all
it's
to see
something
this.
worse, like
Yo, this face is so funny, bro.
watching Jack Doherty. You can stay silent, confess, or deny the charges. You're allowed to lie, but that doesn't mean it'll save you.
Hey man, look, we'll be perfectly fine.
I'm not gonna say play the vine boom. That's not gonna become my gimmick, but that is crazy though.
Lawyer will take care of it. Besides, we're all innocent.
Is that Edie? And then you got Diddy in the bottom. Nah, you're wildin', you're wildin'. Yo, Hat, you're wildin'. You're wildin', Hat, you're wildin'.
We'll be perfectly fine, man.
Okay.
Lawyer takes care of this.
Y'all think this voice
The
is
lawyer makes
AI?
his rebuttal as the prosecutor. He's given evidence in a sealed envelope that only he can see. Then he argues his case, pointing out contradictions in your story. He lays out facts you didn't even know he had, and then the judgment delivers the verdict.
Like, if it just shows you were at the store, and that's all they have to go on, you could technically just say, oh, I was just at the store. You know what I mean? But, like, you're on trial for stealing something. Right?
If you're found guilty of your crime,
Because
you'll
you
be
don't know what the
punished with
evidence is gonna be.
confiscation, and your powers will be stripped away from you. But if your crime was
Oh,
really
yeah, and then you'll have to rely on just hands, right? Yeah. Nah, I do remember that.
then you'll be sentenced to the death penalty.
Okay.
When the judgment issues this, the lawyer's gavel transforms into the executioner's sword, a blade that ends you instantly with a single strike. The domain dispels, but the sword remains active. The lawyer doesn't need to trap you anymore. He just needs to land one clean hit.
Alrighty.
You try to run, but you're already weakened from confiscation. You can't use any powers to enhance your speed or your super strength. So you're pretty much just a regular person now running away from a madman with a weapon that guarantees your demise. When you're
I wouldn't call him Higuruma a madman. He was moving crazy, but I wouldn't call him a madman, though.
opponent finally catches you and pokes you with the sword, there's no pain or dramatic moments. You just pass away instantly.
Okay.
I guess it's just sort of embarrassing to have your crimes read aloud to you. The Iron Mountain. Imagine that you're fighting with the GOAT of the series. Or, Jogo. Yeah, imagine you're fighting
Potential Man Curse Edition.
Jogo, an evil spirit that looks like a volcano. SpongeBob, Squidward, and Plankton all mixed into one short, hideous midget.
Alrighty.
He activates his domain, and the world around you transforms into the heart of an active volcano.
Okay.
Suddenly, the ground beneath your feet becomes cracked stone. Rivers of molten lava flow through deep fissures in the floor.
Oh,
and
no.
the walls become jagged rocks, glowing
Why is his tongue
red
on
from the
it?
intense heat. Temperatures inside of an active volcano range from 1,300 to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Generally speaking, our clothes and flesh can instantly ignite at about 400 to 900 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jeez.
And this is simply
Could you imagine being in an area that hot, though? Like, could you imagine walking into a room and it is 400 degrees in there? That would be so insane.
from just existing within the domain.
Okay.
You still have to fight your opponent. He can command the magma in the surrounding area to strike you with pinpoint accuracy. If you somehow weren't already on fire before, then you definitely will
are
be
now.
the moment the lava makes contact
Yeah,
with your body.
yeah, I thought so.
Unfortunately, you won't pass away immediately. The heat and magma don't stop your heart in one clean strike. Instead, you burn slowly, your body breaking down piece by piece as the lava consumes you.
Oh, yeah,
Burning
no.
alive is already scientifically ruled as one of the most painful ways to go out.
Oh, yeah,
As
nah.
your skin ignites, it'll melt right off of your bones instantly, bubbling and dripping like wax from a candle. Your clothes disintegrate, your hair catches fire, and yeah, you get the point.
Wait, time out. How did scientists figure out that being burned alive was the worst way to go? Like, how are you able to tell that being burnt to death was worse than drowning? Because all the scientists that probably did this study are still there. You know what I mean? It like, I don't doubt it, but I'm just saying, how did they come to that conclusion?
You collapse to the ground with your body charred beyond recognition. The entire process takes maybe 10 to 15 seconds, but to you, it feels like an eternity. The strongest.
Okay.
This here in my
This
hand
Dojo's one?
is a flashbang.
Okay.
Now, if I were to release its lever and throw it at you, you would have just experienced a brief moment of sensory overload. Although there's
job
the idea that we
application.
just have 5, as humans, we actually have anywhere from 22 to 33 senses.
Alrighty.
And sensory overload is when your body's senses
Oh,
take
is
in
this
more
about
information than your
Gojos?
brain
Is this
can
about
process.
Gojos? I think so.
Kind of like if you were to eat more food than you could chew, or if I were to attempt to carry your mother up a staircase. It's simply too
That's
impossible
uncalled
of a
for,
task
man.
to
Come on.
accomplish.
Come on,
And now,
man.
when I remove my blindfold and use this domain on you, it'll be what you experience non-stop for the rest of your life until you pass away.
Okay.
Physiologically speaking, your brain will be fried from receiving an infinite amount of information.
Oof.
But in reality, it's like putting your hand on a burning stove, while snorting hot sauce, while eating poop, while stepping on Legos.
Why while eating poop? Yo, are you cool? Yo, hat. Are you cool, bro? Like, genuine question. Who said anything about eating poop? That was the most unnecessary toss-in ever.
Staring into the sun, while having air horns blasted into your ears, while being getting spun around in a circle, while being spun around in a circle.
Okay, relax. Yo, chill. I need a second. Alrighty, you can go now.
Listening to your favorite song while crowd suffocating while seeing your crush, while peeing your pants, while accidentally biting your tongue, while eating ice cream, while lagging in
Yo, we all know a man's who tried to like risen, he looked
while
like
peeing your
this.
pants, while
We all got a man who tries to risen, he looked like this. We all got one.
accidentally biting your
cap.
tongue, while eating ice cream, while lagging in Warzone, getting in a car crash, while walking in soaking wet socks, while stargazing, while getting your head smashed open, while
Oof.
petting a puppy, while, well, you get the point.
Okay.
Every sense you have, every thought, every detail, every action you've ever taken, every word you've ever spoken, all of it floods into your mind at once and breaks your brain.
Okay.
You can't move your body. Your muscles are frozen. Your limbs won't obey. You
Okay.
can't even blink. You try to think, but your thoughts loop endlessly.
Alrighty.
You remember waking up this morning, then eating breakfast, then listening to a handsome
And then
hat
nothing
talk
else,
to you about
probably.
domain expansions.
I wouldn't
and then
say
it loops
handsome.
back to waking up again. Over and
Not
over
bad
and
looking,
over.
not my type.
Forever. That's the terrifying part. Unlimited void doesn't end you immediately. You're still alive, but your mind is done for.
Okay.
You're trapped in an infinite loop of perception. Gojo describes this as forcing
yeah.
one's actions upon them infinitely.
Oh
You're
yeah,
stuck
nah.
reliving every thought and action you've ever had, over and over, with no way to break free.
Oh yeah, nah.
Time stretches endlessly. What feels like years to you is only a few seconds in reality.
Oh yeah,
Eventually,
no.
your body begins shutting down from the strain,
I'm
since
just
your brain
feeling
obviously
off
can't handle
feeling
the
about
overload
this, yo.
anymore. If somebody doesn't mercy kill you,
And it
you'll
makes
die
sense
of
why,
starvation or
like-
dehydration, while your mind
It makes sense why Gojo's thing would be the most powerful.
is
It
still
just makes
trapped in the
sense.
infinite loop. But, luckily enough, none of this is real.
Facts.
So you can carry on with your life. You're safe
plan
from
on
me
it.
this time. I've been enjoying Season 3 a
Okay.
lot, so I'm
So
sorry.
have I.
just had to make a video on it.
That's fair.
Anyways, have a happy day.
You too, man. But hey, that is what dying from every domain expansion feels like by a talking hat. If you like this video, go check his stuff out. I think it's pretty cool. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for me. But with that being said, God bless.
Stay down, came up, God made a way. Stay down, came up, God made a way. Stay down, came up, God made a way. Let me tell you about it. You can sit and wait around, or you can make it happen. I've been walking in the spirit, ain't no way around it. And it's up, yeah. And it's up, yeah, yeah.